The story of my struggles as a stepmother, the strains in my marriage, and the loss of my job left me feeling very, very deflated and feeling lost. I found myself questioning my identity and my purpose. One night, as I lay down in the darkness, tears streaming down my face, my daughter called out for me, and in that moment, she became a beacon of light, representing a connection to something deeper than the external challenges that I was facing. She asked a simple yet profound question: "Mommy, are you happy or are you sad?" It was a moment of truth, a moment that transcended the surface level struggles. This interaction with my daughter became a catalyst for both goal setting and soul setting. The external challenges were the goals: mending my relationships, finding a new job, navigating the complexities of a blended marriage and family. But my daughter's love, her genuine concern for my well-being, touched the core of my being. This promoted a journey of soul setting. And as I hugged my daughter that night, the warmth of her embrace awakened a realization that my worth and purpose went beyond external achievements. It was a turning point where I started setting not just goals for a career or a family dynamic, but also intentions for inner peace, self-discovery, and authentic living. Now, my story illustrates the symbiotic relationship between goal setting and soul setting. Goals provide direction, while soul setting provides depth and meaning to my journey, creating a holistic approach to a fulfilling life. Hi there, my name is Adiola Kingsley James, and today we're talking about soul setting. And if any of my videos or any of the things that I say resonate with you, I want you to hit the subscribe button at the bottom below and subscribe to the channel now. Share me also with other people so that as you're learning, your circle is also learning. Remember, I talk about community. The 4 people you spend time most with is what you most likely will become. So if you have 4 foolish friends, you'll be the 5th one. But if you have 4 wise friends, you'll be the 5th one. So make sure you surround yourself with wise people so that you also can be wise. Today, we're talking about goal setting and soul setting. Now, goal setting and soul setting are distinct yet interconnected in different aspects of self and personal development and fulfillment. Goal setting is a practical and strategic approach. I'll say that again. Goal setting is a practical and strategic approach to defining and achieving specific objectives in various areas of life, such as your career, your relationships, your personal growth. It involves creating measurable targets. Remember, we talked about micro and macro goals? Exactly. That's what the goals will do for you. You want big goals, you want medium goals, you want small goals. You want the goals that you can achieve immediately. You want goals that you can grow from achieving immediately to achieving medium term. And you want goals that you can then achieve on a larger scale. And that's why people will say, what's your goal in 1 year? What do you want to be? Or what is your plan for the next 5 years? Or what is your plan for the next 10 years? That's what it is. You're creating measurable targets. You're outlining steps to reach them, because you also need to outline steps. So some people have this SWOT analysis that they like to do: your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and your threats. Adiola says, leave your threats and your weaknesses alone and focus on your strengths and your opportunities. That's what I say, because it's very important to stay focused on the things that you're very good at and become a master at it. For me, that's part of goal setting. I want to know what my strengths are, and I want to focus on being very good at it. I want to know what my opportunities are and take every opportunity that comes my way. I don't want to focus on my weakness, because there are other people who have that weakness of mine. It's their strength. So I would rather employ, partner, work with other people who have my weaknesses as strengths, and then give it to them to do whilst I focus on my strengths. I just thought to add that. That's what I'd add to my own goal setting. I focus only on my strengths. Now, it helps you to outline your steps to reach them. It also helps you in aligning external standards and also, I guess, your success. Because once you know what you want to achieve, you set your goals to it, you can achieve it, and people term that as success. On the other hand, soul setting delves deeper, and I love soul setting because I'm so inward rather than outward. I know they've told us so many things. You have to keep acting, do this, do that, get up, fly. I'm more for what does your soul say? That's how I do. That's honestly where I play. What does your soul say? How does your soul sing when you get up in the morning to do something? Does your soul even sing at all? I'm very, very, very big on my soul and what my inside is feeling like. Do I feel excited when I'm doing it? Do I feel fulfillment when I'm doing it? Do I feel satisfaction when I'm doing it? Do I feel a sense of meaning and purpose? For me, that's soul setting. And so it delves deeper, and it's more profound in one's being. It's about connecting with your inner self, understanding your values, aligning with your purpose, aligning with your sense of authenticity, aligning with your vibe. Once again, I'm so big on alignment. That's why it's one of my values. Alignment is so big for me. I want to be sure that this thing that I'm about to do, my soul resonates with it. It's not what other people think or what other people say or what other people feel, but how do I feel when I'm doing it? And as I'm saying it, you can see how I'm resonating with it because it's something I'm very big on. How does my insides feel? And yes, some people may not understand your energy zones or your chakras or any of those things. I understand that. But you have certain energy zones and certain parts of you that just come alive when you go deeper and you go within. So soul setting goes beyond the external achievements. It's focused on your inner fulfillment, and it's focused on a spiritual growth. Now, I know that some people say they don't believe, they're not religious, or they're not Christians, they're not this, or they're that, they're not that. I always beg people to sit down and look for a connection with a higher being. I promise you, even if it's a bottle you believe in, even if it's the universe you believe in, even if whatever you believe in that is higher than yourself, you've got to have a connection with that higher being, because that gives you more fulfillment and more satisfaction, whether you like it or you don't have to call him God. I call him God because I believe in God. But if you don't believe in God and you believe in source, or you believe in source energy, or you believe in energy, or you believe in the universe, I personally think that we're all talking about the same person in different terms and ideologies, which is okay. So do you. However, there's that higher sense. There's that higher calling that we are drawn to, that comes from your soul. There's that intuition that we have that we call the sixth sense. You have your five senses, but you have that sixth one that says, I just felt it in my spirit, I shouldn't go anywhere today. Or I felt it in my spirit to call somebody. And when you call that person, things just align, right? That's that higher calling. That's that higher being. That's that inner sense of soul, let me call it, within. So imagine adding goal setting with soul setting. Ooh, we can't even begin to imagine the beautiful explosion of greatness that will come out of that. Try it today. Try connecting your goal setting for 2024 with soul setting, asking, what does my soul feel like? What does my soul want? Okay, so I've put all the things that I want to do, but how do I struggle sometimes with when I listen to people, some coaches, and they say, do this way. And I'll share a personal story. I was listening to a coach who wanted us to market a particular way, very aggressively, send 30 messages to people every day, follow them up in Facebook, follow them with DM. And I found myself struggling so much with it because that's not who I am. I'm not a chaser, I'm a chooser. I threw that in quickly so that you understand that there's a difference between chasing and choosing, and I'm a chooser. So I sat down and I'm like, what does my soul really want to do with this? I know this guy has said this, but I'm not resonating with it. And because I'm not resonating with it, I'm not able to do it. What does my soul want? And I promise you, I got another idea. And the idea came from my soul, from my spirit, from my intuition. And I applied that, I applied it into my marketing tool. And I promise you, it changed everything for me. So I'm sure you find yourself in that space. You have a coach who said, do this way, do that this way. This is the only way you can achieve this. Or by setting your goals, these are the only way. Sometimes you find yourself fighting with it. Don't ignore it, because that's your soul telling you that this is not where we should be, or this is not what we should be doing. And when you give into it, telling you exactly how you should go, right? You will see what will happen. Try it today. Try it and let's see. Tell me how it feels. Add soul and go and imagine how dynamic and how beautiful the harmony, the beauty that will come out of that. Try it today. My name is Adiola Kingsley James, and I hope that this video has helped you. Love and light.